From an on-paper standpoint, they may be the best regular season team in NBA history. Their numbers even look better than the 73-win Warriors when you look at what they do offensively and defensively.
Do we see them at this level, or are we right to say, yeah, but with this squad?
I don't care. This team has a chance to be incredibly special. Maybe one of 3 teams to ever get 70-plus wins.
We on a winning team. On top where you find us. We can do anything. Non-stop till our time's up. We on a winning team. On top where you find us. We can do anything. Non-stop till our time's up.
They've been better than the rest of the league by a mile, and I still feel this looming sense of, okay, let's see what happens. And I'm looking at them more and more on a nightly basis saying this might be too much for the rest of the league. Not only the dominance of Giannis, the way that their supporting cast is rounded into shape. Now, they're on a mission, and they've been so much better than the rest of the league. I still don't think we talk about them enough. They got to finish the deal.
The Bucks as a team, I think, tends to be underrated because they don't have the 2 MVP caliber players, right? Like the Lakers have LeBron and Anthony Davis, you have Kawhi and Paul George, or even James Harden and Russell Westbrook. With the Bucks, Giannis is the name you know, but the other guys on that team are really good. Like if Giannis wasn't on that team, the Bucks still might have a shot at like the 8th seed in the East.
I mean, I guess they're underrated in that Giannis gets a lot of the attention, but this is reminding me of Mike's team in Atlanta, right? This is the way that he built the Hawks, and they just never had that great superstar.
I do wonder, do we think that if the jersey didn't say Milwaukee, that if it said Miami, if it said Los Angeles, if it said Chicago, that we'd be having this conversation?
The cast of characters, intelligent basketball players, everyone has a role, plays the role. How is this team constructed and why is it so successful?
Their general manager, John Horst, has done a really good job of putting players around Giannis who can shoot the ball and play with a high basketball IQ.
They're complete. They have the Lopez brothers who's anchoring the middle, rim protection. You have Giannis who's rim protection. They all rank in the top 3 conversation in that category. You look at their point guard play. Eric Bledsoe is giving you 15, 5, and 5. George Hill is their backup, which is pretty solid at the point guard spot. And they got a nice back man in Chris Middleton who's shooting 50%. He's averaging a cool 20 points. He's playing his role, and you have nice role players. Wesley Matthews is playing great right now on both ends of the floor. Kyle Korver can shoot the ball.
DiVincenzo.
Defensively, we're talking about a team right now that's the best defensive team we've seen since the 2008 Celtics. Like, statistically, that's where they're at. They're the #1 defense. They're arguably a top 10 defense of all time. And that's the thing that's the biggest difference between them last year and this year. For all the talk about how they could be vulnerable because Giannis still has maybe some holes in his game offensively, their defense right now is just incredible.
You cannot get a shot within 5 feet of the basket against these guys. You know, no one thinks of Brook Lopez as a rim protector or an interior defender, but he's emerged as one of the best in the league, and he's bolstered by Giannis, who can help on the perimeter and still contest at the rim. They are really big, they are really long, they are really fast, they are really smart.
If they hit 70 wins, would that put Giannis and this Bucks team among the all-time great teams in history?
You're damn right they would. It would. I don't care. Look, I understand that everybody needs, in order for somebody to be a great team, they have to go and then win the NBA championship. Golden State Warriors didn't win the championship that year. They had 70-plus wins, right? They were still considered to be a great team.
With Giannis's free agency looming potentially in 2021, they know the best case they can make to Giannis about winning more titles and the potential to win multiple titles in Milwaukee. They got to win the first, and they've got to do that this year, and there'd be a tremendous amount of pressure on them in 2020-21 if he doesn't sign that extension this summer.
They got to win the chip, because they don't win the chip. We'll talk about the Greek Freak. Like I said, they got to win the chip.